If I asked you, are you the man that your younger self would be proud of? Can you honestly answer yes? For most of us, we can't. One of the greatest values that creates the respect around a respectable man is the fact that he is able to stick to his word. When you speak, you affirm what you say. You should have meaning behind it. Don't speak if you're just gonna ramble. Don't speak if you're gonna say nothing. Don't speak if you're not gonna stand behind what you say. And it's not just about how other people perceive you. It's not about the respect from other people. It's also about you. Because I'm telling you, it hurts you too. Because if you take it back, if you break your word, it's like an internal, even though it's an external insult, it's also an internal insult. It's your brain telling yourself, damn, you're really not that guy, huh? I thought you were him, but I was wrong. Do you really want your brain telling yourself that? Do you really want that internal dialogue? Your brain is probably the only thing that you're gonna have forever. Do you genuinely want that to not trust you? The reason why you can't escape the things that you need to escape, why you can't escape your indulgences, why you can't start new things, why you're always on this path of choosing instant gratification is because you don't have respect for yourself, because you don't stand behind your word. You don't have this mindset of, I said it, and so if I don't go through with it, I am a shell of the person that I am supposed to be. The moment that I go back on my word is the moment that I am not a man, that I do not deserve to sit here and not be shamed. You should be shamed when you don't go through with what you say. When you fall back on your word, you should be shamed. That's something that we've taken away in this world, so it's something that you have to instill inside yourself. You have to be strict within yourself and patient with others. It's not your job to police other people, but it is your job to have a mental fortress in your mind. You can't expect yourself to carry yourself with confidence if you're not the person who deserves that confidence. What have you done, man? What have you done to deserve any confidence? So many people just think that they can gain confidence. Oh, let me just go to the gym. It's not about just going to the gym. It's the fact that you're training your mind. The reason why a body is respected is, okay, maybe there is some psychological evidence, right? But mainly it's because you put in the work that no one else was willing to do. You actually made the commitment. You 100% trusted in yourself and showed up for yourself. That is what having a great physique symbolizes. It is not about the actual body. It's not. It's about the fact that your mind is stronger than your animalistic instincts. If you can't have that, why would you ever deserve confidence? So what you have to do is create goals in the night before. When you're about to go to sleep, pull out a piece of paper, pull out a journal, pull out Notes app on your phone, whatever it is. Write 3 things that you want to accomplish in the next day. That's it, just 3 things. But you keep hitting those every single day. 3 things. No matter what, no matter how easy it is, don't ever let yourself say, oh, it's too easy. I mean, I could do it, but it's just not worth my time. No, you're gonna do it. You are gonna do it. 3 things that you are going to do. Because when you do it, even if it's small, even if it's easy, you will train yourself to believe that you can do anything that you put your mind to. And that is a very powerful affirmation. It's much greater than building a body. It's much greater than having the clothes that look good. It's much greater than having a nice hairstyle. What makes you genuinely feel good is the ability to know that you will do what you say you will do. And this is respected everywhere. It is respected when a guy can say something and he will follow through. He says he's gonna do something and he does it. Those people are rare, so start becoming one. And when you speak, you want to only say exactly what you mean. You want to keep it intense but brief. Intense but brief. That is a mentality you should always have when you're talking to other people. You don't want to be the person who's sitting there and rambling the whole day. That is not a man who is respected. That is not a man that people want to talk to. That is not the man that people find attractive. The men that are genuinely respected are those who become absolutely genuine, who say 100% what they mean. They don't lie. They say completely with intent. If they like a girl, they're going to be completely direct. They're not going to stand there and look at her out of the corner of their eye. They're not going to pretend that they know her. They're not going to do any of that. None of the fluff. They're in to be direct, to be intense, and then they leave. You have to be a man that has boundaries, because nobody respects a guy who doesn't have boundaries. If you don't have boundaries, why are you even here? Why are you even here? You're always going to be seen as a pushover. You're always going to be seen as the guy that everyone should make fun of. You're always going to be seen as the scapegoat, the thing to make fun of, the butt of all the jokes. Never be someone who lets everything go. You have to have values in your life. You have to have the ability to say, no, wait a minute, that is not me. And I know that it's difficult, especially it's very difficult when it's the friends that you're saying no to. But I promise you, when you're able to look them in the eye and you say, no, I am not going to indulge in that. And you think that's corny, you think that's weird, that is what gets you respect. What happens is that the people around you are suddenly benefiting from being around you. And even if, they're like, oh, you're weird, guess what? We're not supposed to be your friends anyway. When you have boundaries, you kind of filter the people and things that you have in your life. And many people think that's a bad thing, but it's not. Because not only will you filter out the people that you would have clashed with anyway, but also the fact that the people you don't filter out, the people who stay in your life, have the same values as you. And suddenly you connect on a much deeper level. Filter out the people in your life, filter out the things in your life, and say, this is who I am, these are my values, and this is the bond, this is the contract that I'm making for my life. You do that, and I promise you, you will be respected, and number one, you will respect yourself. I hope you got something from this video. Go out and conquer.